Alright, so today we're going to use the TerraForma cards to come up with 2 ideas for a piece of art from our prompt. So you're going to open up your sketchbook to your first blank planning sheet. It's probably going to be the one after the fear and scamper one. And we're going to do prompt 5. So how can I combine noun and noun to look at adjective and adjective? So here are my 2 cards. They go together because the circle, it makes a circle. I have a teddy bear and hot air balloon. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to pick a noun from each and an adjective from each to make my sentence. So I think I will put together a handout for you to fill this in and come up with your idea. But since I don't have a handout, I'm going to write it down on a scrap piece of paper. So, how can I combine? I need 2 nouns. So over here, my choices are hot air balloon, water, and adventurist, the wilderness, or reflections. And over here, a teddy bear, imaginary friends, a house, the attic, and memories. So how can I combine a hot air balloon, or I guess I could, it's really hot air balloon, so I don't need the word a. Hot air balloons, that's my first noun. And a house. A house. How can I combine hot air balloons and a house to look colorful, hot, peaceful, high-flying, majestic? So let's do to look colorful, soft, old, loving, furry, nostalgic. And I'm going to do soft. So to look colorful and soft. Alright, so here's my artistic problem. I can put the TerraForma cards away. Here's my artistic problem. I need to make 2 sketches that represent hot air balloons, house, colorful, and soft. So I've got to combine all 4 of those things together. And I got to come up with 2 ideas. So I think it's like just makes it even that much harder. Just to come up with one idea is pretty difficult. If you can come up with a different idea, then that's great. So I think if I do a hot air balloon that's the shape of a house and make sure that it's colorful and it looks soft, so maybe I'll round the corners. So you know how a house has very pointy corners. If I make them more curved, it would make it look more soft, I think. So a hot air balloon in the shape of a house. So to make it curved, so I'm trying to think of even like those bouncy houses, those blow up bouncy houses seem to be the shape of a soft house. So I'm trying not to make anything sharp and pointy, trying to make things curved so it looks soft. It's hard to try and make something look soft. It's difficult. Alright, let's see. And I drew it really big in this square. It's hard. Didn't leave room for the basket underneath. So, good morning.
I think I might be coming down with what you guys all got.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
It's going around.
Yep.
Okay, so my basket kind of has to overlap into the bottom there. Since it's a hot air balloon, it's got to have a basket underneath it so people can ride. Okay, so that's my first idea. How can I combine hot air balloons and a house to look more colorful and soft? So that's one. I maybe would make a note that I would draw many like this, because it says balloons and not just one hot air balloon. It doesn't say a hot air balloon, it says hot air balloons. So maybe I would draw many, and I could include clouds and the sun. Okay, and so I need to come up with a second idea. So a house and hot air balloons. So what if I did the reverse? What if I did a hot air balloon pulling a house? So that's combining it that way. So then I could draw, it wouldn't have a basket below, it would have a house below. This time I'm going to try and draw my house a little bit more three-dimensional. And remember, this is just a sketch, but it needs to be clear what you're trying to accomplish. And then so I want to make this balloon look a little bit more realistic, more 3D. So I draw some curved lines going out to the right and the left, and then okay. And then colorful obviously would come when I added it. And how would I make, oh, I gotta make it soft. I didn't even think about making it soft. Yikes. I forgot the soft part. So I should make, I had originally thought, well, I'll make my house more pointy, but I do need to make it soft. Or maybe these curved lines on the hot air balloon showing that it's poofy makes it look soft. Maybe I could say these curved lines make it look soft. And then again, either draw multiples to fill the sky or add clouds. I could add, maybe they're flying at night, I could do a moon in the sky, you could add birds. Something to fill in the rest of the space. So here's my artistic problem. How can I combine hot air balloons and a house to look colorful and soft? I've come up with two possible ideas. And then you can use drawing materials or paint on this one. And you're going to circle your materials. So I think I'll use oil pastel to outline. And I will use watercolor paint to fill in. Watercolor would be really pretty for the sky. And so circle the materials. Oh, I'm going to use pencil. Circle the materials. And then come see me, tell me which one you like the most, which one you're going to create, and then I will initial it. Good luck, 4th grade.